I'm conflicted about this Zuck thing because part of me thinks moving in the right direction, nice to see a return to freedom of speech, etc. But another part of me thinks this is just blowing with the wind. You were cucked when the cucks were in office, and you're bigoted now the bigots are in office, like judgmentally. Only half joking. And I don't know. I get it. I get that people like the idea of it moving in the direction that they want, but it does seem like kind of a pretty thinly veiled, now that the free speech people are in power, will just do whatever they think is cool. Does no one see that? Like, I
see it. And I kind of saw it coming too. And like, I think that's what people don't get too, is like, at the end of the day, these are all companies that just want to make money. Like whether it's YouTube or Facebook, Meta, right? Like, I feel like it's not really a personal vendetta they have against these people. It's just like, they're sitting in a boardroom and they're trying to figure out how to make money, right? So they're going to follow the money. So now, like, obviously Zuck sees what's happening with X. He's smart too. And at the end of the day, it's a W for everyone. Like what was about to happen if Trump didn't win was fucking scary.
To go further down that road.
We were about to lose like free speech. Like, I think we would have lost it completely. I mean, it's hard to imagine, but thank God, like he won, and the way that he won reflected where culturally we're at. But yeah, I think Zuck, obviously, he's probably sick of just getting chirped all the time too, at the same time too, right? Like Elon Musk gets to be the man and gets all this praise, and like everyone's always ripping on Zuck, and Zuck's probably just like, fuck, I want to be the man too, like Elon. But I think it was very smart. I mean, there's no better person again to bring on than Dana. I think that's so smart, because Dana's always going to be for the people. He loves social media too. Like, he gets a kick out of just like seeing, like, he's always showing us numbers and stuff too. Like, we're sending like our biggest reels that do well and shit. So he understands social media, and then yeah, he's for the people. He's always going to be for free speech, like UFC's for free speech. So yeah, I think Zuck he had no choice, right?
That transformation is crazy of his, visually, ideologically, in terms of the way that he presents.
Zuck?
Yeah. Crazy.
I know. I think it was just that. I think he just wanted to I think he just wants to be kind of cool, right?
Boys Club.
Yeah, he wants to join the boys club. We'll see. We'll let him in, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd say what's weird when you're thinking about the ecosystem of social media, that you don't have an equivalent front and center person on YouTube. You know, you don't have, I mean, is it still that Susanna lady?
Maybe Steve will do it soon.
Wow. I mean, that would be an absolute U-turn. But yeah, look,
yeah, she's gone.
I like the fact that
even
Facebook,
Twitch has someone now too, right? I think.
Yes.
That older guy that's like, I think he's like the CEO or something.
Maybe.
But yeah, you're right. YouTube, that's interesting. I
like the fact that Facebook, and that obviously means downstream from that, WhatsApp and Instagram. Instagram's a big. I'm still shadow banned. I've been shadow banned since the week before the election on Instagram for sharing. You remember Kamala Harris had the phone up and then showed it, and it was her camera?
Yeah.
I'm still, since then, whatever it is, downregulated in feed, all of the little yellow orange circles on the back end. Got tons of orange circles that I can't get rid of because it's a story, so I can't delete the thing, and it's because of the fact checkers. So the exact thing that they just brought up is the reason that I'm thinking that I am glad about, and overall it is a good thing, but I'm just a little, I don't know, skeptical about the purity of the motivations for why.
There's no purity. There's no purity. They're following the money. They have no choice. I mean, the election was like a reflection of where society's at. Like, they have to be idiots not to like see like, holy shit, we got to adjust. But at the end of the day, it's a W for society.
Funny
and
that the two topics that they highlighted as well were gender and immigration. Like, probably the two most, at least from a campaign perspective, the two most aligned talking points when it came to what the candidates were driving home from ads, right? There was that ads that the Trump team, Kamala is for they, them, Trump is for you.
Yeah.
One of the most successful political ads in the recent history.
Right.
I think a third of their budget was spent on that one ad.
Wow.
Some absurd amount of the budget. And then immigration was, the flag that was planted in the ground by the Republican side as this is the thing that we're pushing back against. I think interesting that those are the two flashpoints that you're enabling now on Meta.
What do you mean they're enabling it?
Well, that when they talked about these are the sort of topics, there were two topics that they specifically called out as being ones that would be discussion would not be censored around as much. And it was gender and immigration. They also happened to be the two biggest talking points when it came to the campaign trail as well.
So that's a new thing they're doing, they just said?
It was part of the big announcement. Right. A couple of the guys, some representative went on Fox and was talking about it, but I think it's actually written in
if you're Zuck, you got to be like, he's obviously not an idiot, but you got to be a complete tool to not see where, like, he has no choice. Like, it's pretty obvious, right? I mean, and they're going to have to make all those adjustments. I mean, yeah, I don't know why people don't see it. People are just going to follow the money always, right?
A quick aside, if you're struggling to fall asleep on a nighttime, stay asleep throughout the night, or not waking up feeling rested and revitalized in the morning, Momentus's Magnesium L-threonate is one of my favorite products, which I use every single night before I go to bed. Magnesium L-threonate is uniquely able to cross the blood-brain barrier, boosting memory, focus, cognitive function, while also improving sleep and reducing stress. This is a huge part of my brain, body, and sleep stack from Momentus, which makes a massive impact on my cognition and my strength and my recovery. And if you're still on the fence, Momentus offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can try it before you go to bed every single night for 29 nights. And if you don't love it, they'll just give you your money back. And they ship internationally. Right now, you can get a 20% discount off everything and that 30-day money-back guarantee by going to the link in the description below or heading to livemomentus.com/modernwisdom and using the code modernwisdom at checkout. That's livemomentus.com/modernwisdom. Modern Wisdom at checkout. Thank you very much for tuning in. Num, 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 num. Tasty Kyle episode. You enjoy that? Of course you did. A little bit more available right there. Do you click on it?